Good afternoon, I'm Nancy Ashcroft with your 1 o'clock radio bulletin. The consultation for the proposed clean air zone in Southampton has closed, and the council say the results will be released in the coming months. I spoke to our correspondent Scott Bowser earlier about what this means for Southampton. So, what is the clean air consultation?
The clean air consultation happened because of a worldwide consensus to reduce global warming. Nitrogen dioxide and other gases pollute the inner cities with excessive traffic, so taxed clean air zones have been proposed. The council-led event has taken place throughout the summer to introduce the concept to Southampton. It involved an 8,000-person inquiry and over 40 public events.
And what does this mean for the public of Southampton?
We are expected to reduce our carbon emissions to below 40 micrograms per cubic air metre by 2022, from the current 42 micrograms. Southampton's infamous for filthy air, caused partly by its port town location. People will be expected to think carefully and travel accordingly, not tripping unnecessarily and causing unwanted pollution by implementing an inner city zone tax.
So that means a greener Southampton?
Yes, the consensus is that. The Daily Echo features a quote from newly appointed Green City Councillor Steve Leggett stating, "The response to the consultation shows the strength of feeling. Our shared priority is to reduce dangerous levels of nitrogen dioxide to within legal limits in the shortest time possible. I hope so too."
One of the two lions who've been guarding the Bargate for nearly 300 years is missing its tail. It's believed to have corroded naturally and fallen off as opposed to being an act of vandalism. The council have said they are looking into how they can repair this historical statue. In sport, our reporter Luke Henry has an update on the latest football events.
Southampton progressed to the fourth round of the Carabao Cup last night, courtesy of a 4-3 penalty shootout win against Everton at Goodison Park. Danny Ings thought he had won the match with his second half strike, however Theo Walcott levelled the scoring 5 minutes from time. However, it was the former Arsenal winger who couldn't hold his nerve in the shootout and had his penalty saved by keeper Angus Gunn, leaving Cedric Suarez with a chance to win the game, to which he duly obliged. The Saints will now face Leicester in the next round, with the tie to be played on the 30th or 31st of October. However, now for the Saints, it's back to league action with a huge game against Chelsea at St Mary's at 2:15 on Sunday. The Saints will be looking to have revenge after last season's 3-2 defeat against the Blues, despite being 2-0 up with only 25 minutes to go. That's Luke Henry, and this is Solent Journalism.
The chaos on the motorways from this morning has died down, and road users in Hampshire can travel relatively delay-free. Hampshire Police confirmed that the crash on the A27 was a collision between a car and a horse, in which the horse later died of its injuries. However, although ambulances were called to the scene, no driver or passenger injuries or fatalities were reported. Local bookstore October Books are in the process of moving their shop down Portswood Road to the former NatWest premises. They need as much help as they can get from the community to move all of their books and furniture to the new location, and are appealing for volunteers for a Human Chain event to aid their move. The Human Chain starts on the 28th of October, and anyone is welcome to join and help out. And finally, our coverage of Southampton's Black History Month continues on our social media and website. Tune into our 2 o'clock radio and 3 o'clock TV bulletins for the full stories. I'm Nancy Ashcroft for Solent Journalism. Tune into our final radio bulletin at 2 p.m.